Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Corsovi Productivity Tips. So in this video, I'm going to introduce you to a new service that I've been using for a while, and I found this actually very useful and helps me a lot with my work, as I'm a type of person that kind of like drifts a little when I work, or especially when I read books, and I found this very useful to have this support me while I wanted to maintain my focus. The name of this service is Focusatwill. So the website also is focusatwill.com. And what they are is that this company actually is a collection of scientists, neuroscientists, musicians, and there are a lot of research behind this the work that they do. And what they have done is that over the years, they have tested multiple types of music over each other and recorded the performance of the people over the time that they've been listening to this type of music. And they found out that, the productivity of certain people increased dramatically. Today, I wanted to log into the system and show you around and give you a little more information about this company, and hopefully you find it useful. But the way it works is that, scientists have discovered that depending on your personality type, there's a specific type of music that, when engineered just right, puts your brain into an state that they call flow state, making you hyper-focused and exponentially more productive. The way that they understand you is that they ask you a few questions, determine the perfect music for you, and give you the scientifically engineered music channel that has been proven to 4x your focus and optimize your productivity. You'll still have access to over 50 other channels, but you know exactly what channels create the best focus for you and for your unique personality. Here you can, for example, select I'm a logical thinker or I'm an entrepreneur, and then you can give a quiz and start a quiz and kind of like understand what type of personality you have, and from there you can pick up the right channel that helps you to get better focus. So they have also discovered, and all this information is available on their website, that if you're interested, you can visit their website and read more about it. But the science and theory behind it is that music has been used across cultures for many years and generations. And music has put people's mind in specific states. Only recently have neuroscience discovered that this effect is due to the broad impact of sound on neurocircuitry across the brain. So not just the auditory cortex, but also all areas of the brain, including areas that are important for memory, analysis, and creativity, can be improved by music. So Focusatwill, they claim that they use the brain shaping feature of sound to keep your brain from avoiding two main undesirable states that lead to unproductivity. And those states, they call it distraction and habituation. So we're already pretty much familiar with the distraction. It's what happens when you have a video on the background, or for example, your kid is crying, or you turn the radio while you're working. So part of your brain is focused on distractor, and you can't concentrate on the work. But how about the habituation? I didn't know about the habituation myself, and I found out that habituation is kind of like a more extreme way that your mind gets bored with your surroundings, or what they call environmental habituation, as well as whatever you're working on, like your goal. Because your mind seeks novelty, habituation leads to checking your social media because it is bored, opening your email or calling a friend, rather than making continuous progress on the work that you're doing. So keeping your mind from being distracted away from the work, while simultaneously keeping you from habituating to your work, is the key focus that this company is claiming to focus on. So One thing that I also like about it is that when you use this service, when, for example, they suggest different types of music to you, and if you don't find that type of music helpful to you, what you can do is to skip it, and it learns over time that, you know, it should suggest different type of music to you, and I think that part is really cool. Okay, so let me sign in into account. Okay, so this is what you see in here, that this is the environment that you have. There's a big play button. This is the type of the music, and by clicking on that, they call it the channel. So classic channel, electro, alpha, chill, and that's the type of the music that's available. Then you can select from. Labs is pretty much something that they're experimenting with, and this goes back to the fact that this company is not an entertainment company. What they do is based on the research and, you know, neuroscience and a lot of things that they continuously measure the performance of the people and their users that give feedback about their service. So they test different type of music here, and it's really cool. I like it a lot. Channels that you can favorite, for example, up tempo, I like it because it gives me a good energy. Also, they do have a channel for ADHD type, that's certain type of problem that they're trying to solve, and they focus on it, and they provided a channel specifically for that I think it's cool. So in this area, you can find more information about this service. The first one being the productivity tracker, that every time that you listen to music and when you stop it, it asks you how much do you think that it helped you, and you can select like the percentage that you think it improved your productivity. Obviously, you can create charts and you know, activity types for yourself, reports that you can see whether your productivity is improving or not. And they have actually recently added these features, because I've been using their service for a while and I didn't notice these features. You can also find the channel recommender, that it just asks you some questions about yourself, and it suggests you the type of the music that matches your personality better. Also, it gives you a tour that, you know, provides you with all the steps and all the information, the timer, the channel menu, and everything else in here. Okay, so let's go and listen to some type of the music that they have. And if you want to get more information about the type of the track, you can listen to it here, or for example, you can listen to different type of music. Also, you can select the level of energy in here. It has low, medium, and high energy. And let's say go on the medium, and then so some people find relaxed with the water, with the sound of water, or ambient sound around. It has focus, spot focus. So that's the type of the music and information that you have here. I hope you find it useful, and kind of like I like it a lot because it really improved my type of productivity. And I encourage you to actually go on the website and read more about this information and what they provide. Especially there are a few articles in here that, you know, explains the theory behind it, and when you read this information and also research their white paper, you kind of like you kind of understand the theory behind it more, and because it is scientifically proven to the point. I trust it a lot, and the service is right now at $9.95 per month. Yeah, you can give it a try and let me know what you think about it. If you're already using this service, write down, please leave a comment so I know that you've been using, or if you, after watching this video, you decided to give it a try and you tried it out, please let me know what's your opinion and what do you think about it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.